recorded. So, yes, guys, new dungeon as of 10 at least, or not new dungeon, new unit in as of 10. I've been trying so much for this freaking dungeon already and nothing really works. But this one is pretty interesting because it has the possibilities of using this S3. And this S3 is going to go for a cooldown reduction on other units, which means that I have the possibility of using a 4-turn cooldown unit to clear wave 2 and wave 4, aka middle boss, final boss. The first thing I think of is going for Claria Ezio, going to try Ling Ling, because Ling Ling is on a 4-turn cooldown on the 3rd skill. Black Tea Cat, whatever, like the fire cookie from last rotation or collab, that's what it's called. The 4-star one has like a 4 skill as well. And then probably ending up with a Brandia, and then I'm not sure who's going to be the 5th unit. 5th unit might be an armor breaking, as in Lauren. Could go for a lead. That is an option because none of these units have a useful lead. Or I go for Nikaru. Nikaru is pretty interesting as well. So there are a bunch of options. So first and foremost, I'm going to rune up the main units of this team. None of them have a useful lead. Wait, you have attack speed right now? Shit, I forgot about that. Damn, is that actually useful? That is actually useful, except for the fact that everyone is already overstacking on speed that they need anyways. Because literally this speed lead for that base already has too high. Higher efficiency and lower speed, I don't think it would improve anything. Let's see how this works out. Let's give that a try. So that does still that much damage. This is perfectly high range because of the left and the right crystals. Kills, perfect. Does for that skill. Goes for that skill. Armor breaks twice the chance, okay. We go for this. We go for that, perfectly. Kills. Which has a chance to armor break on you as well. Okay, we need the 2 units in between. But that seems somewhat promising, like, not gonna lie. Cookie is a good option because this skill becomes 3 turns right now. This is landing a lot of debuffs, including branding. Branding will kill for sure. Plus it has this skill. You are pretty interesting, and I think a Ling Ling is pretty interesting. Ling Ling doesn't do... So will this be any Gucci, or will this fail like all of my other horrible attempts at as of 10? Animation is not slow, but also not super fast. Armor breaks apparently don't really land, but that was a solid showcase. Now, because of this S3, the 2 units in between the Brandy and the other one still have all of their skills up. So yeah, that can happen. That can happen. And then Brandy outspeeds, which is not great as well. So using some proper fucking skills. Okay, we just saw like a horrible version of the run. It did succeed! Telling you Cookie is stupid? Yes, it is. Maybe I have to go double Ling Ling. Who knows? I have Sereth. Can I replace it for Clara? Yes, you can. That is... Yes. Well, not in this exact team, but yeah. Did you guys just not do enough damage to fucking kill that thing? Useless piece of socks. Okay, I have to tell that this thing is not skilled up, so the odds of him doing his skill properly is worse. Okay, so we're missing armor breaks, I guess, on the Cookie slot. Yeah, this is not looking a lot like Christmas. What about Shina Martina? I have used that in the past. Wait. What if I step away from Brandia? And use Belita Martina instead? But then we still have the buff block issue. Celia too. I actually maxed the Celia for this dungeon before, but it was not that great too. Actually, this unit doesn't seem that bad. And this is on the 4th turn. I think I couldn't use it because this was 4th turn before. Ah. No, wait. Because it has a strip, it is fine if it moves after the Ling Ling. Because Ling Ling will not always strip but put both block, and then the other way around, I guess. Let's give it a try. I'm not even sure if the turn order is correct. You move, you move! Thank you, he moves. She moves, whatever. Okay, let's see. Goes for a casual as one. You fucking dipshit. Why? Why you do this to me? Why does not any unit know how to use a proper freaking skill, man? Yeah, exactly. What's the fastest consistent team you currently run on this thing? They actually ruined my fastest consistent team because Seth doesn't do dots from his passive on team-ups anymore. They fucked that part up. They nerfed him because they thought it was too OP that I was running this with Rogue and Seth on damage. I don't know. Okay. Doesn't do enough damage. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Do I even do enough damage? But I don't. Huh. 29 seconds is not bad, but also not great. Like, if I would have one-shot there, would have been good, but I don't. And if that thing on the, what's it called, bottom left had perfect AI and armor break would always happen, I could put in Endeavor, but that's not the case either. Fuck that. Perfect timing to use all your skills, boys. Could Belial instead of Brenya do anything? No, I guess Brenya is the highest damage HS3 that you can put on this boss. I could look at a unit because I could work with a 4-turn cooldown thing, whereas Brenya has a 3-turn. That is not an issue for this team, but the issue is it doesn't do enough damage. I think we're going to try the dot route. See where we get with the dot route. Because this seems to be like a lot of rockery so far. That works. Not max crit rate, but yeah, for the sake of the idea, if this actually works. We shall see. Okay. Have you seen instantly upping the runes from 10 to 15 by using event dungeon? Wait, really? No, haven't seen. Wait. Oh yeah, I need you to be max skilled, I guess. Yeah, I guess I need that thing to be max skilled, otherwise it doesn't use S3. Ah, fuck. That is actually a good point. But let's see if we arguably think it is enough damage, because I think that is already an issue. Will Dark Eivor? I'm not really sure if he's that great in RTA. Could you try if Dark Eivor has perfect AI? I'm more interested in that actually than anything. So I guess, yeah, this is way more than enough damage, especially with the more debuffs that get in that. Okay. Yeah, so in this case, you only have 1 or 2 debuffs. 1 or 2 extra on that. And then if this skill does, you're looking at 6. 6 becoming 9 if you land everything. That is not enough. That is, even if this thing is max skilled, it is not enough. Because you also have to break the shield. Like, if we do this right now, and we would proc, we would probably kill, but... I think it has potential, but it has to be max skilled, otherwise it's just straight up useless. Should I, for the sake of it, max skill it? Okay, I'm gonna do something really stupid. You better follow the channel and drop subs for this stupidness. And if you're watching on YouTube, you better subscribe or like this video for me doing this. I already used the whole event on this. So if we're lucky, we only need 2. If we're lucky, we only need 2. Easy game, 3rd skill. Fuck you. Fuck you twice. No, okay. That one was good. 1 more. If we're lucky, it costs 4 more. 3rd skill. Let's go. You can do it. Fuck. Oh wait, it could cost even more than that. 3rd skill. 8. 3rd skill. I'm already 5 double ones in. Fuck. Rip fucking double mods. Okay, how much damage we're doing, how much damage we're missing. It is actually somewhat close. Like, if one thing procs once, we're good. But it is still pretty far off. But is this even faster than what it used to be? Because it could be actually, no, 39. That's actually slow as fuck, holy fuck. I thought this run would still be like 30-second-ish, but it's 39, that's slow. Yeah, also the Eivor S3 is slow. Like, the skill is really slow. It takes a really long time for... Whereas Tatu is like, damn, you're dead. This thing is like, it starts hitting on the headbutt, because it first has to place like extra dots. So how about one of the 2 of you proc? You both have Via runes. Neither of them do. Like, I want to see a rune, or I want to see a run, where that thing actually, one of the 2 procs, lands enough debuffs, and just see how fast it is from there. Have you tested if Eivor can one-shot GB12, boss? Depends how many dots are on it. The issue is if you use the same team but you put a Julie in this position, the odds that Seth lands debuffs becomes lower. Because as you can see here, if Seth doesn't land a debuff, and Clara or Melia also misses debuffs, then you're instantly pretty much fucked. Like, you're literally instantly pretty much fucked. You cannot even kill middle boss. So this unit is just straight up Zog. I do want to see still one run where one of the 2 procs and then it actually works, kind of. I didn't waste 5 devil months for not just at least seeing that one run, and I want to see how much seconds it has, because I feel like it's still 26 seconds because of slow animations. It's not like a 22-second run or anything. Or Ezio removed, then this thing doesn't have the correct cooltime. So you need Ezio to reduce the cooltime. So Contos ruined this unit by making it a 4 cooltime unit. I can make it a 3 cooltime unit because of Ezio's S3. But yeah, apparently that okay, that's how it should look. Okay, one of the 2 of you proc and land everything. That's all you have to do, not more than that. Okay, well that's just 2 debuffs. You can land 2 debuffs in 1 run. Sock unit. No, so close! So close! Wait, how much is this? Like 32, 33? 35. I am not sure if it even goes down to 30 with this unit. Just by the animation of this unit being slow. This thing actually does, if he goes for an S1 right now, he actually does somewhat interesting damage, because he ignores the damage reductions. No, we needed a proc over there. Ricabete, I know, but I just want to see like how fast the run actually is. Yep. That could be something if Rika was actually on a proper AI. But even then, I feel like we're looking at a pretty slow run. I think we will try out the next thing, and I think I just hella wasted 5 Devimons in this thing waiting for it to be buffed, because this thing actually, the animation on this third skill is probably 4 times as slow as the animation on third skill with Tattoo. So that already slows down the run by a lot. So this unit, for how much potential it has, like on paper, is actually pretty terrible in the real deal. So don't put your Devimons on this unit. That's what we learned today. Okay, so the next idea is with these two. Does one of you have a useful lead? Act lead for dungeon. What if you don't have Melias? You can fuse Melia. If you don't have Melia, you're lazy. That's the only answer I can give. I'm not sure if her S2 into S3 gets interrupted by that thing if it moves. Great skill, thank you. It does. That is actually pretty shit. That is actually pretty shit that it gets interrupted. So no, is Ezio a must? No, it's not. But if you want to use Ling Ling as a 3-turn cooltime unit, then yes, you need it. But I was hoping her AI on the S3 was slightly better if she was on that 3-turn. But apparently she's still giving me some rockery on that. So if it goes like that, this is pretty nice, but why do you have to get cut on that? That's just super annoying. Why don't you S3? It's just annoying. So this thing doesn't really do that much damage. I tried Chiwo before. Chiwo is also not great. Replace with Shina. Shina doesn't do more or less damage. Well, I must say this is the dungeon that I've been struggling with for the longest time by far. Like the other dungeons all went like I had an idea, I kind of had to tune it, and then it was working. This dungeon, I had like 16,000 ideas already, and I had to tune them like 16,000 times, and nothing was working yet. But let's see how that Ikaru works out for us. It is actually nice if the armor break already happens from one of the 2 other units. So in this case, fucking Ling Ling was a stupid unit. But that's where Ikaru is actually good. People tend to hit Ikaru. Still dies at some point though, but... Left artifact for Tiana. Crit damage good. Shit run. Do you really need a double? Like, the only thing that made this safer on like a similar team was actually the Fire Lizard, but Fire Lizard slowed down the whole fucking team by a lot as well. But that's the only thing that made it somewhat safer. Yeah, that Clara's one is not that great of a strip as well. Oh. You need Nyx and Zara too? Yeah, that would make things a lot easier. That would make things a lot easier. Cadiz seems good here, to be honest. Yes, Cadiz would be very good. Cadiz on the spot of Ling Ling right now would be very nice. Jara on the spot of Ling Ling right now would be insane. Jara would literally be insane for this dungeon. So yeah, currently the issue with this team is armor breaks and strips. Yeah, strips is an issue. Eesh. So in this case, like it is possible. Like if you have these runs like this all the time, it is possible. Like 23 seconds. This is literally perfect. If we would have runs like this all the time, no complaint, perfect. But we already seen like a minute run, that kind of shit. It's just, you don't want to see that shit. And Hikaru is actually a pretty nice failsafe for this team, because we've seen a whole bunch of teams failing already, mainly because the big laser of the boss goes on one of the units it kills. But if it goes on Hikaru, Hikaru can handle that hit pretty well. Yeah, crit damage, max HP. Should I put better AC on Clara for that S1 strip? Because wait, what's the AC on Clara right now? 12. That is some too low, actually. Let's see if we can make Clara still perfect AI with higher. Carcano Hikaru can't work sniper. It can technically, but the issue is that Carcano doesn't have 100% AI to go into sniper state. Also here, if I would just straight up kill, it would be a lot better than this run. But the run is not slow this way. It's like 28, 29 seconds, 30. So technically this is not a bad team that I'm running right now. 38 average. It's not great either. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the unit is so weird, and I'm like, okay, it has to work for that, right? Because the... I checked her damage. Her damage is actually really good on that skill. Plus, it 100% crits. So, I was like, yo, this skill has to be good in SF10. But she is... Like, her AI on this skill is actually really terrible. I'm like, yo, that's such a waste, because this skill... A 3-hit armor break, that is a very high odds for landing an armor break. That is like the best setup and high damage unit there is for SF10. And what do they do with it? Put terrible AI on it. I'm like, man, I was so sad when I saw that. Because this thing has so much potential. Like, it makes sense for that unit to have perfect AI. It's a conditional S3. Like, anything that is a conditional skill normally should have perfect AI. Like... Team up, if the condition is there that there is a unit to team up with, we team up. Harmful effects, extra damage. If there are multiple harmful effects, we do that skill for extra damage on that harmful effect. Those things just straight up make sense. Why, if there's a wind unit, we do not use the skill to kill specifically wind? It's logic, right? It's literally the game logic not being logic for itself. So that's just like, I don't know, man. Did you test Water Kassandra in there? I do have her max skilled, I didn't really test her. Want me to level her up, test her? Just see how shit she is, why not? And she is actually max skilled on the S3. I was lucky enough to get that with the normal skill ups. Melissa ignores. Yeah, her whole S3 sounds like, yo, use me in dungeons. Like, yo, we're Gucci. Because you're not going to put her against a unit that will definitely hit her in siege or something. Because if you put this against a wind unit in siege, the wind unit is going to kill your ass. Unless you want to protect it with, like, invisibility of Ileana. Maybe that's the idea behind it. And is this the only way of leveling a unit for me? Yes, it is. Okay, I got bored. But that's not the right element. I don't give a shit. Wait, how fucking terrible is your attack? Holy shit, man, you have negative attack. Like, slightly less attack and you will be healing the fucking enemy. What is a support unit? But then again, you have a damage skill 3. That's what I say, man. This whole thing, this whole collab, have such inconsistent freaking stats, skills, whatnot, everything, man. Holy crap. But I want to see her max damage, so, like, either all, like, whatever happens, at least we're going to see your max damage potential in this freaking dungeon. Oh, wait. You know what she's good for? Using these artifacts. What the wrong wind damage? Yay! Finally useful. Oh yeah, of course, I don't really have that. I was like, wait, why don't I have higher? Oh yeah, it's support. That is true. It's a good point. Man, our base attack is shit. And there's literally no base attack on this thing. Oh wait, maybe I shouldn't put it on auto, because I already know that her AI is shit and she's probably never going to use it, but fuck it. Would she be nice and instantly, like, first try, like, hella destroy the boss? No, of course not. Of course not. She goes for the most useless skill. And then she dies. Oh, man. Man. This unit says, suck my unit. Good spotlight, the best. Apparently we have to manual this. To showcase that life could be nice. The animation of your S3 is actually fast. Funniest part about it, this Ezio is not skilled up. And it still has enough like cool time to use its S3 in both wave 1 and wave 3. When it's actually being a 5 turn. That's pretty impressive, right? I think it's technically best to do this because it strips. Okay, how much do you guys think that this thing will kill? Let me know in chat. I want to hear you guys. I have no clue how much damage it does. Would she kill? No way. 65-70% damage. No way, never. Yes, please. Drums. Everything, man. She should kill, right? No, 20k per hit. Did she do more than 20k per hit? I'm disappointed if it's 20k per hit. 17k per hit. What fucking kind of shit damage is this? What? What? You did from there to there. Fucking shit unit, man. Holy fuck, yeah, she's the most consistent brander that doesn't use her skill. Holy fuck, this unit is terrible. Holy fuck. I need an adult. Man, that's bad. Like, I've seen some bad skills around, but this one's real bad. Refund it. Doesn't work in this game. You need Chronicles for that. Like, everything you want in Sky Arena to be good and making sense, you can find in Chronicles, not gonna lie. Like, this unit would make sense in Chronicles if it was released there. I'm not gonna lie. Everything there, not sure how they do it, devs there make sense. Like, fuck.